So our Christmas week here at Ubon Ratchathani starts with things from Santafe. We're going for lunch here. And so at lunch here we're paying 568 baht, and it comes with a really large iced tea which is completely filled up, and it's basically a dinner for two. It's supposed to be for 499, and it's got a very large selection, a couple of soups, some pasta, some potato on the side, and yeah, some different meats, some chops, some chicken, a sausage. It's got a lot of food and a salad, heaps for 499. So this is how we're starting it. I'm going to show you guys what we've actually ordered on our first day here at Central Plaza in Ubon Ratchathani. So we start off with the salad, the Santafe here, and it was really nice last time, and the food standard quality is always good. So this dish also comes with two soups. One of them's sort of like a mushroom soup, which is generally quite nice, and this one was nice, but I'm not sure what it is, but it is tasty. Then it also comes with some potato wedges, which are super tasty. And see, here you get your fish, your hot dog, your pork chop on the side, and there's also another piece of meat underneath, and you get your potato. So there's a lot of food here. But wait, there's more. There's also the pasta dish here, which we forgot to include. There's a lot of food here. Just look at all. A lot of food for this $4.99 at Santafe. And we're enjoying our soups here as well. Huge amount of food. That meal in Santafe, so bloody big here in Ubon Ratchathani. I couldn't even finish it off. We had to get some takeaway. But yeah, they've decorated this place nice for Christmas. Central Plaza here in Ubon Ratchathani. And the cinema up the top there. Looks like some interesting movies up there. But overall, yes, good. Now I need to go find a bloody jumper because it's really cold here in Ubon this time of year. There you go, we're in Robertson shopping in Ubon Ratchathani and Central Plaza. Christmas singing, just to get the spirits up. And yeah, a few sales in here. But anyway, we're going to buy a few things here and then we're off to the hotel. Anne's buying all the bulk barbecue. One of the local barbecues out past Ubon Ratchathani. So it's on the main road. This is out of Ubon Ratchathani, about 30 minutes out, one of the local barbecue places. Her niece and all her friends are over there partying, while Anne's just getting some barbecue to take back to the farm and cook it at home. I got all the ingredients for the barbecue. We're just chilling out on the farm. All the local village kids. All fern spreads. So today we're out in the farm in Ubon Ratchathani here. We're actually emptying the dam. And the reason why they're emptying the dam is because they want the fish out of the dam. Apparently they do this all the time. In Australia, we don't want to empty the dams. We want to keep the water in it. But here, they breed the fish in it, they empty it, they capture all the fish, and then they keep going. And in this one, they got some snakehead, and I'll show you some of the fish we've caught today. So what they did, they had this machine, which you see over here. That's got a big pipe attached to it, what's going into the water. And they're actually emptying the dams with that. And then Anne's mum, uncle and the kids are getting in there with some nets and trying to track down all the fish and take them out of the water. So that's what they're doing now. But yeah, the rice farm. A bit of serenity here after coming down from Chiang Mai. So we're here for a whole week and here on Anne's family farm. They're just starting this up, which is going to be a little bit noisy. So I think I'm going to end this video for now, but I might show you some of the things that we've managed to collect here. So we've got here snakehead. Snakehead, and they look like sort of flathead in a way from Australia, but they're not. They're different. Got a lot of small fish in there. Look at the size of those snails. They're bloody huge. So these water pumps are fairly simple. So they're throwing all the water out this side onto the farm. Look at that. Just a simple machine. But out of this, hopefully they'll get some more fish. Looks like Anne's mum's playing with the fish or counting them or doing something with them. I'm not sure what she's doing with the fish. Oh, they're putting them into a net, which they're going to take back home. Don't know why they're cutting that. I don't know why Anne's stepdad's bringing this. Carting something over. Don't know what he plans to put in it. So, empty the fish straight out and cook them straight on the fire. So we're just cooking the fish. Just hold them over the fire. Huh? They're still trying to catch stuff over there. Anne's nephew. And here they're still digging out the water. There you go, cooking them over the hot coals. Fuck, that's hot. But still trying to get more out of the water there. The fish emptying out. These two are relaxing. And I don't know what they've got in the bucket. Let's go check out whether they got anything in the bucket. Let's go find out. Let's get Uncle over right here. Yeah, what did we catch? They're all baby fish. They're all babies. They're still excited though. that one's all cooked, ready to go. And then we've got this as well. Large bloody snails. This is what Uncle's doing. He's getting in the water to go hunting for the fish. I think he's trying to hunt for the fish. I don't know what he's doing there. Is he trying to hunt for fish, hunting with his bare hands? Oh, okay. He's digging in the water. While the pumping's going on.
Right, number one. Yeah.
That's a lot of fish for today. So we're having some dinner here tonight in Ubon Ratchathani at Chom Jam. And here's the view directly from the restaurant. And directly opposite the restaurant there, you've got some bar district where you can sit there and have a drink and relax along the river as well. But right now we've ordered ourselves some fish, some pineapple fried rice, and I got myself a beer. And we've been at this restaurant before, but down the bottom there you can see you can also order private rooms, so they'll take the food down to you down the bottom there, so they can be directly on the river. Yes, they got themselves a little bit of a bar here. A lot of room. They often have live music over there as well. And but let's walk up to the top here and check this place out. Just to show you the view up the stairs here. Chom Jam. Ah, they do have a lift here. I was actually curious about that. Let's go at the top. I'll show you the view. A lot of people come up here just because of the view. Just look at that. Beautiful view from the top as well. I think people come up here so they can get a photo there with the sunset directly behind them. It is beautiful. This is our Thai starter. We get ourselves a sort of Thai satay type dish. So we're going to enjoy this. So this is the pineapple fried rice that we ordered. I'm just going to go back a bit because the focus is a little bit out. But yeah, you can see it's quite tasty looking, with a bit of chili sauce on the side. Just look at that. Doesn't that look tasty? If you're in Ubon Ratchathani, Chom Jam is a restaurant I would definitely recommend. It's absolutely delicious. Don't you agree, my dear? Really nice? I'm enjoying this too. This is really nice. I just got to say the food here was really good. I've just loved the fish here. I thought it was a little bit spicy for me. What was funny was Anne's saying it's sweet and I'm saying it's spicy. And then we got the pineapple fried rice, delicious. Anne's eating some tom yum soup, the satay entree. Everything's been nice here tonight, delicious. And yeah, we like this area because it's nice and relaxing, good atmosphere. It's worth coming here. Just look at that beautiful sunset here in Ubon Ratchathani from the Chom Jam restaurant here. A lot of people like to go down to the bar area there and have drinks, as I mentioned before, but this is what people, I think, come here for, this sunset. It's beautiful. So yeah, opposite where we were eating, we just came down here. And I like this sort of theme that they've got, the train theme. You can sit up the top, sit down the bottom. Got a bit of street food here, which is always good. Bit of live music over there. Yeah, it's been nearly a year since we've been here, this area. This is your typical street food snacks. One upgrade from last time is now they got roof here, so you can't, if it's raining a little bit, you got some dry area to sit under with fans to stay cool. I like this seating area they've set up along the river. So they have upgraded it since we were last here, and it actually looks pretty busy. So yeah, just over a year I think since I filmed my last video on this location, and it's changed a lot. Like even the stage, they built a custom stage which they didn't actually have before. Again, you've got this train theme, which is pretty cool. And the bar life along here is pretty cool. Like, when we were here, it was completely empty. Now it looks super busy here tonight. Now that's cool. Now they've even set up pool tables here, which is even better. So I do like the setup here. Very rustic with the old train setup, but also very relaxing just being alongside the river. Looks like they've got some extra restaurants here too. And this addition that they've put in since we were last here is actually pretty cool. This roof area where you can just sit and completely chill out. Enjoy a beer and just relax. Yeah, so since we were last here, they've really upgraded this place, and it has a real chilled vibe to it. And it's full of people actually, all on the river there. All those seats are taken up. People just eating food, drinking beers, and even up on the roof above me, the seating areas up there where more people can relax. Seems to become a bit of a popular nightlife sort of area just to chill out. Not a party district, it's not a nightclub, but it's more chilled vibes. Or get some street food and just relax around here. So it's Thursday morning here at Ubon Ratchathani, and we're going out to Roi, which is a small rural town where Anne comes from. But first we're at the fresh food markets here in Ubon buying some fish, but there's also a lot of vegetables and stuff like here. But yes, this is what normal life looks like in Ubon. Now, I do think some of the catfish here are just huge. Look at them next to these people, they're massive fish. And I'm trying not to go near these because Anne says they're all jumping around. But you can tell here there's a lot of different fish. And some of these are just massive. And they've been taken from the river out here because this market's right on the river. But yeah, let's just take a quick walk. I'll just film as we're walking out. But yeah, so you got all your vegetables, fresh fruit, fresh fish. Don't know what else. Big prawns. Yeah, some of the fish are just massive here. So all your vegetables that you might need. It's just getting some herbs as well. So yeah, this is normal Ubon life at the fresh food markets here. Anyway, I'm going to turn off the camera because we've got a few things to do. So we're trying out a little bar here by the river, and don't know what sort of food they got on the menu, but it looks like a little bit of an English bar, and it's near the river here in Ubon Ratchathani, near Chom Jam cafe and restaurant. But let's go check this place out. I get a feel it must be a hotel too, just looking over there, but I'm not sure. Little English telephone box out the front. Let's look at the name of this place. Here it is. Got a bit of a rustic feel out the front. And looks nice actually. Here you go. Name of the place that we're coming into. Let's go check it out. Nice setting on the outside. Ew, very nice inside. Oh, I like this decor. Yeah. Very nice setup. What do you want to sit here? Bit of live music. Do you want upstairs or down? Let's check this out. So let's check out the menu. Bit of garlic bread, does it look like? Toasted bread. A few little appetizers on the side. Yeah, prices are not too expensive. Mid-range, I guess. A lot of different soups, if you like your tom yums. Some rice dishes. Oh, crispy pork knuckle. What, 590 baht? Looks nice. Crispy pork belly. 150. A few different types of salads. Interesting menu. I was going to say. Crispy pork beef. Nice music and ambience in the background. Oh, what's this? Pork ribs on that. So, spaghetti, whiskies, beers. So got a few beer things here. Whiskey options, mixers. So the place place has quite an extensive wine collection here, but you've got to pay per the bottle. They don't serve it per glass. And a few beers on taps, your Heineken, your Budweiser, all your top shelf sort of whiskies over there as well. So you've got your 3 beers on tap, the Hope and Garden, Budweiser, Heineken, your top shelf whiskies as well. Yeah, so I love the rustic sort of miners feel to it. And yeah, got a nice extensive wine list. Nice scenic sort of setup inside, bars, beers on tap, Western beers on tap. Got this area at the top here, but old style piano. Another sort of party area by the looks of it there. You can see from the top here, the look around, it's pretty cool, the setup. It's got the sort of table there, it looks like for a private function. Setting up there, so you got private rooms. Yeah, I do love the setup here. It's really nice. Well, I'm going to try and enjoy the food here and see what it's like. As I was pointing out earlier, you do have several beers on tap down there. Top shelf whiskies, lots of wine choices. Actually, I was just thinking there was only some wine, but there's a whole table there full of wines. It's got a big dessert menu as well. I love the rustic setup of this place. It's kind of like full of all this sort of old antique stuff you might actually find in a farmer's village or a mining village of some sort. I don't know, it's just got this real trendy, cool feel to it. I love it here. The look of it anyway. Let's see what the food's like though. Now I'm not sure what Anne's ordered here, but we're going to check it out anyway. She said it's something Isan. So all the spaghetti here, so I'm going to give this a go, see what it tastes like. So this pasta is really delicious. I love the way they've done the bacon. It's really sort of crispy. And yeah, it's a really cheesy type sauce, but it is quite nice. The pork knuckle here looks really tasty as well, and I'm looking forward to trying it. It's got a bit of fries on the side here, some sauces. All right, let's give this a go. Oh my God, I can't get enough of this pork knuckle here. It's delicious, and I love the sweet sort of sauce that comes with on the side. I think it's a sort of soy sauce, is it, my dear? Sweet soy sauce? Yeah, but it's really nice that it comes with the pork knuckle. The crisp on the pork knuckle is just perfect. And just the way it's cooked, it's just falling off the bone. So nice. Spaghetti, brilliant. And didn't try the chips yet on the side. Comes with chips on the side too. Oh, a little bit of a sort of chili powder or something on them, but they're quite nice. Yeah. Oh my God, food here is good. Here I just wanted to capture some of the rural area of Roi. So this is around where Anne grew up. So this is all the farmlands and everything like that. We had checked into a local hotel, which I put a video earlier up on. But all this area here is just farmland. And it's actually quite beautiful at night when you're just driving along here, especially as the sun's coming down. And it's so quiet and so peaceful along here. I sort of was a little bit relaxed driving along this particular road. But I also wanted to show you guys a little bit of rural Thailand. And Roi is out in the middle of nowhere compared to other areas. And so here you can actually see some of the sort of village houses as we go by, the way people are living generally. And I just thought this might be of interest to the viewers to say, well, you got your big cities like Bangkok and Chiang Mai and Phuket and all those sort of places, but this is just normal Thai people, normal Thai life. This is the way a lot of the farmers are just living. So you can see some of the traditionally designed houses out here as well, and some of the wooden ones that are there. And plus you're seeing a few modern houses mixed in. Actually, I did see a few mansions, really big houses being built. And I was going to Anne, are they Farangs buying stuff for their Thai girlfriends, or are they just really rich Thais? And because often you'll get the Westerners that will want to move to the rural areas to live with their Thai partners, and they often build more fancier homes in these rural areas. And but if you like the quiet life and you like the peaceful life, then living out in these rural farm areas is absolutely beautiful. But just remember, you can't own land in Thailand. So if you're thinking of having that dream of farm and house, then just remember you've got to put that stuff in your girlfriend's name or your wife's name. But also remember, though, that prenuptials are actually legal in Thailand. And or you could put a 30-year lease against something as well. And so even before you think about getting married, if you're going to invest a large amount of money, you might want to think of those prenuptials before you go buying a big house like this one on the left. And actually on the and the farmlands out here. But again, if you like the quiet life and you want a little hobby farm, or you want a farm or something like that, then living out in these rural areas could be a life for you. But the problem with Roi itself, it doesn't have any big river running through it like Ubon Ratchathani does. And so it can get quite dry out here. But it still seemed to be a lot of farming going on in the area as well. And like we saw a lot of cattle, as well as other sorts of things being grown. A lot of chickens just everywhere, just roaming randomly. And you can see the sunset starting to go down a little bit here. And as we go into the next video, you just see that colour start to change. And but I don't know, I just love driving around here, and that's the reason why I wanted to capture some of this sort of area as well. And because in Roi, Anne has a lot of uncles. She grew up in this area. She grew up amongst these sort of farms, and a lot of the farmers are quite poor. So when you meet up with some people along here, they don't have much, but they seem to still be happy. But also there is a lot of problem with alcohol and gambling in these rural areas. Just out on one of Anne's relatives' farms. These cows are pretty cool. The beef cattle here. I love the colours on these things. You got the big bull there at the back, I think. But yeah, cool. Big hay bale. So after leaving the farm, we went back to our hotel. But the next day we had to come back into Roi, into the farm areas, because we were actually coming out to do some stuff on a piece of land that Anne actually owns out there in conjunction with a couple of aunties. And so we wanted to go check out this piece of land and also talk to some of the relatives there as well. And but yeah, just driving through these rural villages, you get a feel for real Thai life outside the big cities. And you can see some of the sort of designs of the houses. And I like these areas where you're driving across, but what I noticed was these were all eucalyptus trees either side. I later found out that eucalyptus trees are not just native to Australia, but other countries as well. So yeah, we've been getting around Ubon and Roi this week, and Isan area in Thailand. And today, before we head back to Chiang Mai, we just thought we'd stop at this temple here. So I'm going to show you this temple. It's tall. So this is the temple we're going to be checking out. Yes, that Buddha looks pretty tall. And said it's one of the original old temples in town here. It looks like they got some prayer stuff over there as well. Looks like they're doing some festivals, or maybe they're preparing for New Year's. But yeah, doesn't look like it's open at the moment inside. Yeah, it does look beautiful. I'm guessing this is the name of the temple in Thai. I'll have to look up the name of the temple here and actually put it in the description. Gold leaf. So those things are covered in gold leaf people put on them. So after our week in Ubon Ratchathani and our one night that we stayed in Roi, it was time to head home. and I think Anne just captured this video whilst we were actually driving, and I just thought it was just a nice view coming back, because when you're driving back towards Ubon Ratchathani, you're getting these big views of the mountains along the way as well. I'm just saying the traffic coming back from Ubon Ratchathani or Roi on New Year's Eve here is freaking ridiculous. Driving back to Chiang Mai, there's like tourist buses everywhere. It's, yeah, heavy traffic. I think we're just past Phetchabun, yep. And yeah, and the traffic was quite heavy there on the highway. And these lights are also bloody annoying. They turn green and within about 30 seconds they've already turned back to red. And but yeah, it's still a nice scenic drive. It's just a bit heavy traffic on New Year's Eve here, getting back to Chiang Mai. So overall, it was a good week in Ubon Ratchathani, and that one night in Roi as well. Just exploring where Anne grew up, meeting more of the relatives as well, more of the family, and spending some time just having some barbecue on the farm, cooking up lots of different types of meats. I did a lot of cooking on coal stoves during the week, and everything we were cooking was just on fire and on those hot coals. And as you saw with some of the fish that we were actually cooking up as well. And I don't think I cooked on any actual electric stoves or gas stoves whilst I was out there in Ubon and Roi. Though we did go out to dinner a few times, and some of the places that we did go out to dinner, I'll put some links to the videos I put together on those restaurants that we actually ate at. And Ubon itself, it's pretty good. There's a lot of restaurants there. There's places to go out at night and eat. And there's a lot of day trips sort of out of Ubon Ratchathani as well, like the zoos or other sorts of places as well that you can go to, temples, national parks. There's a whole bunch of day trips out of there. But our focus was just spending time with family during the Christmas week. But again, it was a long drive back home again. But it was faster this time because we didn't have all the extended family, but it was still about 12, 13, 14 hours driving home, about that. But anyway, if you like these sort of videos, hit like and please subscribe. And yes, and sorry for the delay in getting this video up, but finally got there. Thank you for watching.